Hello, how are you today? Today I'm going to talk about for 2026 affirmation. How to write a affirmation for 2026 and then you can become that person. Affirmation is something you going to change yourself and to believe in that in a written whatever the affirmation you're going to write it down and you're going to become that person. Affirmation is just a tool. It's not affirmation not going to get you what you want, but to believe in yourself as an emotional level, intellectually, as consciously and subconsciously. You have to uh, f- become that person. You have to have the awareness that's what you are, and that affirmation is just a tool. Okay, so don't think of affirmation going to get you something. Affirmation is just a tool, but when you become and start to feel that person, then affirmation going to work for you. And don't just think alone the affirmation going to work for you. So this is the reason we have to take the action and we have to start to believe, and intellectually we have to affirm something. Affirm means you telling yourself to that affirmation, telling your mind actually, and to believe that in something. You're going to believe in something, to become something. Actually, in the reality, we are already that person, but because we are not aware of it, because we are covered with the beliefs, and the beliefs are covering us, that the real self, because we are not aware of that real self. And this is the reason, and things are not working for us because we don't know who we are. And we are not a physical being, we are more than physical being. And we are living, actually we are living in the body as a spirit, mind, spirit and body. And we are not just physical being, we are more than physical being. And this is the reason we need the tools to, we can work with something. This is the reason we have to have affirmation. And how to write on the affirmation for 2026. First, you have to start with I am, because that's what you are. You are, you telling yourself, I am. And I'm going to give you an example. Say you want to be a happy and healthy. I am so happy and grateful now that, because you telling yourself you are so grateful and happy, and that's what you are. So I am yourself, you're telling yourself, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am fit and happy and healthy and living prosperous life. And you telling yourself whatever you want, whatever you're trying to get, you telling yourself that's what you are already. So you're telling, I am so happy and grateful now that I am living happy, healthy, and prosperous life right now. So it's not in the past, it's not in the future. You're already living that. Whatever you're trying to affirm, whatever you're trying to get, whatever you're trying to have, and you're telling yourself you are that person already. Affirmation means you're affirming something to you, telling yourself that's what you are. And you are trying to change your beliefs, you're trying to change your paradigm in the subconscious mind, because we are covered with so many beliefs, and we are not believing in ourselves. We telling ourselves to believe that that's what I am. So grateful means you because according to the universe, you have to give something to receive something. So you are grateful for whatever you're becoming that person. So always you have to give something to the universe world according to the universal laws. Give and receive. You're giving something and you're receiving something. So you're receiving means you are happy, you are healthy, you are prosperous, and you are grateful for, you are what you want, and you're giving something you are grateful for. That's whatever you are and whatever you want, and that's what you're going to become, and you have to give and receive. So this is how the universe world work. It works according to universal laws. What we give, we receive back. We don't get um, something we are not that person. We are not that person. We are not are that person, and we don't get that. We get what we become, what we have the awareness of yourself, how you are feeling about yourself. That's what you get. You don't get what you want, you get what you become. Become means is already, that belief is already absorbed, is already within you. It's not outside. It's affirmation is just a tool. We are telling ourselves that's what I am. So that's what affirmation means. For 2026, you're going to affirm, I am so happy and grateful now that I am happy and healthy and living prosperous life right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Magic Book by Rhonda Byrne, she talks about thank you 3 times. It's a science behind it, why we have to write on 3 times. It's another subject, so I won't talk about that today. You can just write down just once if you want to. I always try to write down 3 times. So there is a science behind it. And if you don't want to, at the moment, you just write down thank you. And that's what you're going to affirm. And you can change the affirmation according to yourself, whatever your goals are, personal goals, professional goals. You're going to affirm, you're going to become that person. It's not to get something, it's to become something. Because you're going to grow out of something you don't believe and something you're going to believe in yourself. The belief is already there. That's what you are already. But because some of the beliefs we don't have the according to the universal laws, and this is the reason we keep attracting the same thing, because whatever in your subconscious mind, the beliefs in the subconscious mind, you're attracting everything according to that. So to change that, this is the reason we have to affirm something. This is the reason we have to tell ourselves that's what I am, because you're reminding yourself, and and this is the reason we have to affirm. So once you have written down the affirmation, it's not just write it down once and then you forget about it. No, you have to keep writing every single day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. And doing that, you are giving the training to your subconscious mind, first consciously and then subconsciously. You planting that affirmation in your subconscious mind. That takes time. Any seed, when you plant it in the ground, it takes minimum around 20-22 days to grow that seed. Same with any affirmation, it takes time to go in the subconscious mind. So this is the reason we have to write it down, or we can record it and we can start listening the audio, or you can affirm it. And for me, I always write it down. And before I sleep, I affirm it also. Before I get up, then I affirm it also. You can affirm it few times, the complete affirmation. And then every day you have to do that. Not just one day, every single day without missing the day. So when you plant the seed, You have to water it, you have to fertilize it, you have to take the weeds out. And if you're not going to fertilize it or water it, your seed going to not going to grow, or it's gonna die. So same process, when you got the affirmation, you have to affirm it every single day. You are giving power, the energy to that affirmation. When you give power and energy to that anything, it grows. It is a growing, okay, which you cannot see it, but it is growing because you're giving power to something. Wherever you give the power, and that thing grows. So this is the reason we have to have affirmation. We have to have a personal goals, professional goals, to keep our mind on focused on the goals. So today for 2026, you got the affirmation, and I gave you the example, not in the past, not in the future. Right now is already is happening right now. This is the way you have to write it on. I am so happy and grateful of that. Dash, you can fill that with your information, and thank you, the end. You can write 3 times or just once. Thank you. I'm so happy and grateful of that. I am happy and healthy, living prosperous life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful of that. If it is about your health, I am fit and slim and thin and lean and healthy now, and living grateful life right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful of that. My business is flourishing and getting all the leads according to what I want. And you can write down how much product you want to sell, how much money you want to make. You can fill that gap in the affirmation. So whatever your goals are, everybody's goals going to be different. But now you got the affirmation, and you know how to write it down, and write it on the piece of paper, and then record it, or write it down every single day, half page in the morning, half page in the evening. You can do that, or one page in the morning, one page in the evening. And you can do that every single day. Try it for 40 days, see what happens. You're going to see the change, definitely, because whatever you're going to plant is going to grow. So your affirmation and your goals are seeds, and they're definitely going to grow because you're giving your energy and power to something. So it's not just is nothing is happening underneath, is growing, okay, which you cannot see in the subconscious mind, but your seeds and as your goals are growing. When you affirm it, when you write it down, you're giving power to that affirmation, and it is growing. Okay, believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, and definitely you're going to feel the fear. Opposite fear is a faith. You have to keep believing in yourself, have faith in yourself, and keeps moving forward, taking the action every single day. Hopefully, you're going to have the affirmation now for 2026. And what do you think about the affirmation? And leave your comments. And have you got the affirmation already written, or you still thinking about it? So what do you think about the affirmation? And any questions, please ask. Leave on the comments, and I would like to see your comments. What do you think about the affirmation? Is working for you, or you still haven't started working? If you haven't, start writing it for 2026, and it's never late. So then your focus and your all the energy going to on whatever you're trying to do, have or create. Thank you for watching the YouTube, and have a great day. Leave your comments. Your comments going to help me. And any questions, please ask around the affirmation, and I will answer it. Thank you for watching the YouTube, and have a great day. And I think that's all for today, for 2026. Thank you. Bye.